Well, welcome back to Life on Cars. Hope you're all keeping well. And today's episode, we're working on the big Jaguar again. Now, you know, the Jaguar, it is a great GT car and it's designed for crossing continents. And like a lot of you, I've been probably thinking about doing a European road trip in my car. And I know some of you guys are probably thinking the same as well. And obviously to go on a European road trip, there's a couple of things that we have to do in preparation for that. And the main one is that we do need to adjust the headlamp beam for driving on the right. Obviously in the UK here, we drive on the left, and the headlamp pattern, standard headlamp pattern is where the beam kicks up, what we call a kick up, which basically lights the left-hand side of the road up. It lights the curb, it lights the verge, etc. But obviously then if you go and drive in France or Germany, then you're driving on the right. So that kick up on the left will dazzle oncoming drivers. So we have to block that out. Now, luckily on the Jaguar XK, Jaguar have built in a hidden feature inside the headlamp, which allows you to block off that kick up. And then obviously the headlamps are good to go for a European trip. So come on, let's find out how we do that, and then we can look forward to maybe doing a European trip in the future in our lovely Jaguar XK. Let's go. So for this job, we're going to start off with the headlamp removed from the vehicle. I'm not joking, guys. On these Jaguar XKs, the headlamp is designed to come out very, very easily. So you can probably get the headlamp out in less than 5 minutes per side. So it's really not worth messing about trying to find this adjustment, this hidden adjuster, while the headlamp's on the vehicle. It's much easier to take it out. Now, if you're not sure how to remove the headlamp from the vehicle, please check out the playlist for the Jaguar. I'll put a link in the description for this video where I did take the headlamps out of the Jaguar step by step, and I ended up changing all the bulbs for the video. So you can check that out first if you want to just familiarize yourself with how to remove the headlamp. But yes, let's get into this then. So we've got one of the headlamps out of the car, and I'm going to show you where this adjustment is for continental driving. Let's go. So at the start of the video, I showed you what the headlamp pattern looks like for our right-hand drive vehicles, which are driven on the left-hand side of the road here in the UK. And you'll have seen on the video there, and I explained where the pattern kicks up to the left to light the verge or to light the curb on the left-hand side of the road. So obviously if you shift it over to the right side when you get to France, then that bit of the beam pattern that kicks up will dazzle oncoming users. So let's see what Jaguar have built into the headlamp to stop that from happening. So what we need to do is to stop that from dazzling oncoming road users. Now, what you can do is buy a kit where you would put a sticker over the lens to block the beam to stop it from dazzling oncoming road users. Now, it's a bit tricky to do that on modern headlamps, especially if they've got a projector style or a HID headlamp such as this. It would be quite difficult to use a sticker to block the headlamp. But anyway, you don't need to do that with the Jaguar XK because it does have a hidden feature inside the headlamp which will do that for you. So let me show you where that is. So here we are then, we're looking at the back of the headlamp. Again, if you watched my other video, you will have seen that there is a service cover here at the back next to the electrical plug. And there's also a service cover here at the side. Now it's actually the back one that we need to remove. So we're just going to go ahead and turn that. And then we need to look inside here to see if we can find the hidden adjuster. So without using a light, I can already see the adjuster. It's this fella here. So it's a little lever that we're going to pull down. I'm just going to shine a light in there so you can see it a little bit better. There it is there. And you can see there's like a little hole through a metal looking bracket. Basically, you're just going to reach in there with your finger and gently lever that down. So I'm going to do that now. So there it is in the down position there. It doesn't move very far at all, but you'll feel it definitely move down and stop. So I'm just going to move it back up again so you can see the change of position. There's up. And I'm going to move it down now. And there's down. So you can see it kind of moves from here to here. Not very far at all, a couple of centimeters. So when it's in the down position like that, that will now block off the beam that would dazzle oncoming drivers if you were driving on the right hand side of the road. So let's have a look and see what that's done to the beam pattern. So I'm going to pop the lid back on and we'll put it back into the car so you can see what a difference that has made. Right, so I've got the right hand headlamp set for continental driving and the left hand headlamp set for UK, and you can quite clearly see there how the left hand headlamp kind of comes along flat and then kicks up. You can see if you look at the squares on my garage door, you can see flat and then up. So the next square, it's a lot closer to the top. Whereas on the headlamp that I've just adjusted for European driving there, you can see flat and then the kick up has been blocked. See that? So it stays flat and it's faded off quite significantly with the adjustment that's designed for continental driving. Let's put the right hand headlamp back to UK now and we'll see it change to a similar pattern to this, where it kicks up on the left to light up the verge and the curb. Alright, so there we are. I've got the right hand headlamp back in the UK position, and you can see now that the headlamp comes along and then it kicks up. And again, if you look at the panels on my garage door, you can see what I'm talking about. Sort of flat and then it kicks up and becomes higher on the left of the beam pattern to light up the side of the road for UK driving. Well, there you go then. I hope you really enjoyed that one, just showing you another hidden feature inside the headlamp for adjusting for European and continental road trips. Hope you got something out of it. If you did, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe, and check out the playlist for the Jaguar as well, because there's lots of other hidden features that I've gone through over the last few episodes. And also we've got another project on the go, which is the MR2, which you may not have looked at yet. Give it a watch. There's some good videos in there where I'm working my way through this lovely classic Toyota to get it back onto the road. So yeah, hope to see you again very soon, and keep watching, keep subscribing, stay safe and drive carefully, and we'll see you all again very soon on Life on Cars. Bye bye.